Did you know that Japan has over 90,000 people living past 100 years old? That's more centenarians per capita than anywhere else on Earth, here in America. We spend billions every year on gym memberships, supplements, and the latest fitness trends, yet chronic disease, joint pain, and cognitive decline still affect most of us after 50. So what are the Japanese doing that we're not? It's not just about their diet or genetics. When researchers from Stanford Medical School studied Japan's oldest citizens, some well into their hundreds and still sharp, mobile, and independent, they discovered something remarkable. It wasn't what they ate or how much they exercised. The secret was hidden in 6 simple daily movements, so subtle that doctors here dismiss them as too basic to make any real difference. That was until brain scans, balance tests, and joint imaging revealed the truth. Here's what stunned researchers the most. One of these movements, practiced for just 2 minutes daily, was linked to a 7-year increase in lifespan. If you're over 50 and noticing stiffness in your knees, slower reflexes, or brain fog creeping in, stay with me. You're about to learn 6 ancient movement habits that could help you age with the same clarity, balance, and strength as Japanese elders, without prescriptions, expensive equipment, or exhausting workouts. Before we dive in, I'd love to know who's watching today. Drop your name and where you're tuning in from in the comments below. Let's build this community together. Movement 6, the art of slow walking, sampo. Forget everything you know about walking for exercise. This isn't power walking with your smartwatch tracking calories burned. This is sampo, a quiet, mindful form of movement that Japanese elders practice every single morning. And it might be the most underrated health habit in all of modern medicine. In sampo, you walk at half your normal pace, no rushing, no pounding pavement, just a calm, deliberate rhythm paired with specific breathing. Breathe in for 2 steps, hold for 2 steps, exhale for 4 steps. That's it. Sounds almost too simple, doesn't it? But here's where the magic happens. This walking and breathing combination synchronizes your cardiovascular and nervous systems, improves mental clarity, lowers blood pressure, and enhances balance by reawakening deep stabilizing muscles that have been sleeping. A 10-year study from Kyoto University found that seniors practicing sampo daily had 62% less arterial stiffness and walked with the grace of people 20 years younger. Why? Because walking slowly, really slowly, forces your feet to fully connect with the ground. Each step rolls deliberately from heel to arch to toe, activating all 33 joints in each foot. This sends vital signals to your brain that retrain your balance system, especially the parts that naturally deteriorate with age. Martha Henderson, a 74-year-old from Denver, started practicing sampo after her doctor warned about her rising blood pressure. I felt ridiculous at first. She admits, walking that slowly made me feel like everyone was staring. But after 3 weeks, I noticed something amazing. My morning stiffness was gone, and my mind felt clearer than it had in years. Now I wouldn't trade my sampo walks for anything. You won't find this technique in any American gym. You won't break a sweat. But after just a few weeks, people report feeling more grounded, mentally calmer, and physically stable. Start with 10 minutes on natural surfaces like grass or dirt. Concrete works fine, but uneven terrain engages more muscles, giving you better results. Remember, this isn't just walking. This is how Japanese elders tune their bodies and minds every morning. And now you can too. Movement 5, Radio Taiso, the 3-minute morning ritual that moves a nation. Every morning at exactly 6:30, a gentle piano melody plays on national radio throughout Japan. It's not news or weather. It's a signal that millions of Japanese, from school children to seniors, are about to move together in perfect harmony. It's called Radio Taiso, a flowing 3-minute routine of 13 gentle movements designed in 1928 and still practiced religiously today. Don't mistake this for an intense workout. There's no sweating, No holding difficult poses, no complex yoga positions, just rhythmic, continuous movement, arm circles, forward bends, gentle side stretches, knee lifts, all performed gracefully, almost like Tai Chi with a welcoming smile. The research speaks volumes. In a comprehensive study of over 8,000 seniors, those who practiced radio Taiso daily experienced 40% fewer falls, 55% less chronic back pain, and maintain full range of motion in their hips and shoulders well into their 80s. Why does this simple routine work so effectively? It lubricates your joints by stimulating synovial fluid, your body's natural joint oil, without adequate synovial fluid. Stiffness sets in rapidly after 50. This gentle morning ritual keeps everything moving smoothly. Robert Thompson from Phoenix discovered Radio Taiso at 72. After years of chronic back pain from his construction work, my physical therapist suggested it when nothing else was helping. He says, "I thought she was crazy. 3 minutes of gentle stretching, but I was desperate." Within a month, my back pain had decreased significantly. 6 months later, I was pain-free for the first time in 15 years. Here's the beautiful part. It's only 3 minutes and 15 seconds long. You can do it in your pajamas, in your kitchen, barefoot, no special equipment needed whatsoever. For maximum benefit, practice it right after waking when your body's growth hormones naturally peak and your muscles are most responsive to movement. This isn't just stretching, it's daily renewal, accomplished one breath and one simple movement at a time. If you're finding value in these movements, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps more people discover these life-changing habits. Movement 4. Deep squat rest. The lost human posture. Walk through any park in Tokyo, and you'll witness something that might surprise you. Elderly men and women in their 70s and 80s resting comfortably in deep squats. Heels flat on the ground, backs straight, chatting with friends, reading newspapers, even tending to their bonsai trees. Now try that yourself. Most Americans over 50 can hold a deep squat for even 10 seconds. If they can manage it at all, this isn't just about flexibility. We've lost a fundamental human posture because of one simple change in our lifestyle. Chairs everywhere. In Japan, sitting on floors and squatting isn't exercise. It's simply how they live. And that's what makes it so powerful for maintaining health and independence. A 12-year study following over 5,000 seniors revealed that those who could hold a deep squat for at least 2 minutes had 70% lower chances of needing assisted living care. Their hips remained mobile, their knees stayed strong, and most importantly, their independence stayed intact. From a mechanical standpoint, deep squatting opens your hips through their complete range of motion, strengthens the crucial pelvic floor muscles necessary for bladder control, decompresses your spine naturally, keeps ankles mobile, and nourishes joints with increased fluid circulation. Dorothy Williams from Atlanta learned about deep squatting during her recovery from knee replacement surgery. My physical therapist introduced it gradually. She explains, "I started holding onto a chair, barely getting down at all, but slowly, week by week, I got deeper. Now at 78, I can work in my garden for hours without the knee pain that used to leave me bedridden." Start safely by squatting near a wall or sturdy chair for support. If your heels won't stay flat on the ground, place a small rolled towel underneath them. Hold the position for 20 to 30 seconds several times throughout your day, building duration slowly. This movement isn't just a stretch. It's your body remembering how it was originally designed to rest, restore, and realign without ever needing furniture. Once you regain this natural ability, you'll never want to sit the same way again. Movement 3. Single leg standing. Balance that builds the brain. In Japan, doctors don't only prescribe medications for aging concerns. They prescribe this: stand on one leg for 1 minute, twice daily. It might sound almost absurd, but the research tells a different story entirely. A groundbreaking 15-year study from Fukuoka University followed 12,000 older adults, and discovered that those practicing single leg standing daily experienced 68% fewer hip fractures, 75% fewer fall-related hospitalizations, and significantly higher gray matter volume in brain areas responsible for balance and coordination. When you balance on one leg, your body makes hundreds of tiny adjustments every minute, activating your core muscles, ankles, hips, and even your inner ear's balance system. Meanwhile, your brain lights up like a Christmas tree, creating new neural pathways and strengthening existing ones. Mayo Clinic researchers now state that your ability to balance on one leg is a stronger predictor of longevity than your cholesterol levels or blood pressure readings. Think about that for a moment. James Rodriguez from Sacramento started this practice at 68 after a mild stroke affected his balance. I could barely stand on one leg for 5 seconds without grabbing something. He remembers, it was humiliating and frightening, but I practiced every morning and evening while brushing my teeth. 6 months later, I could balance for a full minute with my eyes closed. It gave me confidence I hadn't felt in years. Start safely near a wall or kitchen counter. Lift one foot just 1 to 2 inches off the ground. Focus on a fixed point ahead of you and breathe normally. Begin with 20 to 30 seconds on each leg. Too easy. Try it with your eyes closed or while standing on a folded towel to add instability that challenges your balance system further. Japanese seniors often incorporate this into daily routines like toothbrushing, transforming an ordinary habit into a powerful longevity ritual. As you improve, add slow head turns or gentle arm movements. This challenges your brain to adapt in real time, improving neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new connections throughout life. It's balance training for both body and brain, wrapped into 1 minute of mindful attention. And if you're thinking you don't have the time, remember, you already brush your teeth twice daily. Why not strengthen your brain while you're at it? Movement 2, floor sitting transitions, your daily longevity test. In Japan, sitting on floors isn't unusual or uncomfortable. It's simply daily life. They eat meals on the floor, enjoy tea ceremonies on the floor, watch television on the floor. This means they're constantly moving from standing to floor level and back up again, dozens of times each day. Here's what most Americans don't realize in this humble movement: transitioning from standing to floor and back again might be the single most accurate test of how well you're aging overall. A comprehensive study from the University of Tsukuba followed over 10,000 older adults for 6 years. Those who could sit on the floor and rise back up without using their hands for support demonstrated dramatically better, lower body strength, joint flexibility, cognitive test scores, and remarkably, significantly lower mortality rates throughout the study period. This transition isn't just physical, it's deeply neurological. It demands coordination, core stability, spatial awareness, and motor planning. All these functions decline silently after 50. But the good news is that regular practice can reverse this decline. Eleanor Mitchell from Portland discovered this at 71 when her granddaughter's floor wedding ceremony left her stranded in a chair while everyone else sat comfortably on decorative rugs. I was mortified, she admits. I realized I'd lost the ability to get down on the floor with my family. That's when I decided to get it back. Start simply. Lower yourself into a kneeling position using a sturdy chair or low stool for assistance. Then practice rising back up. Using support as needed initially, even 2 to 3 transitions daily can build noticeable strength within weeks. Practice on carpet or a yoga mat to reduce stress on your joints. This isn't primarily about flexibility, it's about maintaining independence. Because the day you can no longer get off the floor is the day you begin losing control over your own life. Take a moment to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're enjoying these insights. We share practical health wisdom specifically for adults over 50 every week. Movement 1, towel twist, the 2-minute movement that rewires your body. This final movement might appear simple, almost deceptively so. You hold a towel and twist. That's it. But in Japan, this daily ritual called tanugi hibiki is credited by numerous centenarians as their #1 secret to staying strong. Mentally sharp and physically mobile well into their 90s. Here's the proper technique. Hold a towel at shoulder height with arms fully extended. Pull outward gently as if attempting to tear the towel in half. While maintaining this tension, slowly twist your torso to one side, keeping your hips facing forward. Hold for 3 seconds. Return to center. Twist to the other side. Continue for 2 minutes. The constant tension activates deep stabilizing muscles that rarely engage during typical exercises or daily activities. Brain imaging studies show this movement simultaneously activates both brain hemispheres, enhancing coordination, memory formation, and even reaction time. The statistics are remarkable. In a 20-year study tracking 15,000 Japanese elders, those practicing the towel twist daily for just 2 minutes lived an average of 7 years longer than their peers. Their grip strength remained above the independence threshold well into their 90s. Their bone density measured 20 years younger than age-matched controls. Patricia Chen from San Francisco learned this technique from her Japanese mother-in-law at 65. "I thought it was too simple to matter," she says, "but after practicing it faithfully morning and evening for a year, my arthritis pain decreased significantly. My physical therapist was amazed at how much my core strength had improved. Something so simple gave me such profound results. Perform this movement first thing in the morning and again before bedtime. It bookends your day perfectly with gentle activation and calming recovery. Settling your nervous system while priming your brain for optimal function. No gym membership required. No expensive equipment. No complicated instructions. Just you, a towel, and 2 minutes that could genuinely transform your aging experience." Safety first. Start exactly where you are. If you're dealing with joint pain, balance issues, past injuries, or simply haven't moved much recently, don't worry, you're not behind schedule. You're exactly where you need to be to begin, and that beginning is what matters most. These movements aren't about achieving perfection. They're about building consistency and moving with thoughtful intention. Here are essential safety guidelines. Always practice near a wall, kitchen counter, or sturdy chair for support when needed. Start with standing movements like sampo or towel twist before attempting floor-based exercises. For deep squats or floor transitions, use cushions, bolsters, or other supports until your body naturally adapts over time. Most importantly, listen carefully to your body's signals. Discomfort during stretching is normal, but sharp pain never equals progress. Consult your physician or physical therapist about any specific concerns, especially if you have existing health conditions. Remember, aging well isn't about pushing through pain. It's about moving intelligently, consistently, and safely every single day. The choice to age differently starts today. You don't need to relocate to Japan to age like the Japanese. You simply need to begin moving with clear purpose and gentle intention. What you've discovered today isn't a complicated workout program, another fitness trend, or some magical anti-aging solution. It's a return to natural human movement patterns that we gradually lose in our chair-bound, screen-filled, convenience-driven modern lifestyle. These 6 movements require less than 15 minutes daily total. They don't demand intense sweating, tremendous willpower, or expensive equipment purchases. What they do require is a fundamental mindset shift, from trying to fight the aging process to flowing with it intelligently and gracefully. Here's the real secret that makes Japanese longevity so remarkable. Japanese elders don't practice these movements because they desperately want to live forever. They incorporate them into daily life because they want to live fully, with clear minds, strong bodies, and complete independence for as long as life allows them. You can begin with just one movement, 1 minute of practice, one conscious choice. That single decision could create positive ripple effects leading to years of improved balance, enhanced brain health, and sustained vitality. William Foster from Miami started with just the single leg standing exercise at 75. After several minor falls left him fearful of leaving his house. 6 months later, I was practicing all 6 movements. He shares, my confidence returned, my balance improved dramatically, and I felt like myself again. These simple practices gave me my life back. The Japanese approach to aging teaches us that growing older doesn't mean growing weaker, more confused, or less capable. It means growing wiser about how we care for these bodies that have served us faithfully for decades. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these movements resonated most strongly with you? Have you tried any similar practices before? Or are you planning to start incorporating them now? Share your thoughts, experiences, or questions in the comments below. I read every single comment and reply whenever possible, because this journey of aging well is something we're all navigating together. Remember to share this video with friends or family members who might benefit from these insights. Sometimes the simplest gifts we can give are the ones that help people live better, stronger, more independent lives. Aging isn't something we simply endure with resignation. It's something we can approach with wisdom, intention, and hope. These 6 movements are your invitation to begin that journey today.